How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? I'm just following my destiny. How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? How bad can I possibly be?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Voices for the Future, a podcast where we discuss the most important issues affecting our world today. Today, we will talk about environmental challenges in Colombia, one of the most beautiful and biologically rich countries on Earth. Colombia is the second most biodiverse country in the world after Brazil. It is home of thousands of species of birds, plants, mammals, amphibians, and insects. From the Amazon rainforest to the Andes Mountains, Colombia's ecosystems are a fundamental part of our national identity. Our rivers, forests, and mountains are not only natural resources, they are symbols of who we are as Colombians. However, this incredible natural heritage is under serious danger. To discuss these problems and the possible solutions, we are honored to have with us the President of Colombia. Thank you for joining us today, Paloma.
Thank you for inviting me. It is a pleasure to speak about an issue that is essential for our country's future. Colombia's biodiversity is one of our greatest treasures. We have more bird species than any other country in the world, vast tropical forests, and water resources that sustain millions of people. Protecting nature means protecting our identity, our economy, and the well-being of future generations.
So, here is the first question. If Colombia is so rich in biodiversity, why are environmental problems becoming increasingly severe?
Unfortunately, our ecosystems face many threats. One of the most serious is deforestation, especially in the Amazon region. Thousands of hectares of forest are cut down every year for illegal cattle ranching, land grabbing, and illicit crops. Another major challenge is illegal mining, which contaminates rivers with mercury and destroys aquatic ecosystems. This affects communities and depend on fishing and clean water. In addition, pollution from plastics, industrial waste, and vehicle emissions warms out air, rivers, and oceans. Climate change also intensifies droughts, floods, and forest fires, putting both people and wildlife at risk.
Okay, now how do these environmental challenges affect Colombian identity?
They affect us deeply because nature is part of our cultural soul. Many indigenous and Afro-Colombian communities have lived in harmony with nature for centuries. Their traditions, languages, and spiritual beliefs are closely connected to rivers and forests. If we lose our ecosystems, we also lose stories, knowledge, and customs that define Colombia. Our coffee landscapes, paramos, and tropical forests are sources of pride and symbols recognized around the world. Protecting the environment is therefore an act of patriotism.
Please tell us what solutions is the government promoting to address these challenges?
We must act urgently and collectively. First, we are strengthening efforts to stop illegal deforestation and mining through better law enforcement and satellite monitoring. Second, we are investing in renewable energy such as solar system and wind power, particularly in regions like La Guajira, where natural conditions are ideal. Third, we support deforestation projects and conservation programs involving local communities. Education is also essential. Young people need to understand that sustainability is part of being a responsible Colombian citizen. Finally, we are encouraging recycling, sustainable agriculture, and ecosystems, and as always to protect nature while generating economic opportunities.
Finally, what message would you like to share with Colombian youth?
My message is simple. Colombia's future is in your hands. Every tree you plant, every plastic bottle you recycle, and every voice you raise in defense of nature makes a difference. Being Colombian means caring for the extraordinary biodiversity that makes our country unique. Let us work together to ensure that future generations inherit a greener, cleaner, and more sustainable Colombia.
Thank you for your inspiring words. Today, we learned that Colombia is not only one of the most biodiverse countries in the world, but also a nation whose identity is deeply rooted in nature. Although challenges such as deforestation, illegal mining, pollution, and climate change threaten this natural heritage, there is hope. Through renewable energy, environmental education, reforestation, and community action, Colombians can truly protect what makes our country truly special. Saving the environment means preserving the essence of Colombia itself. Thank you for listening to Voices for the Future. Remember, when we protect nature, we protect our identity. See you in the next episode.